Where are we going to today, Deanna?
Mine Hill Preserve in Connecticut.
All right, let's go. Well, we just made it to Mine Hill Preserve, and now we're gonna get along hiking here. So by our house, all the snow has melted, but we didn't think that in the shadows of all these trees, the snow would still be here. It is like 40 degrees right now. It's supposed to get up to 45 degrees, so could be an interesting hike. We'll see how this turns out. Yeah, this trail is pretty much a giant slip and slide right now. So we've actually already been to this park before, probably about a year and a half ago, but it was during the spring or the summer, I believe. So obviously a little bit different terrain with all this ice. One of the cool things at this park is they have these bat cages, is what they call them, or where the mine used to be. The holes in the ground they covered with these cages kind of adds a little bit of a eerie essence to it. So as you can see, there are some areas of this trail that do get a little steep, a little more strenuous. So far it's been pretty, what do you say, easy to moderate so far?
Yeah, this might make it more difficult.
Yeah, so there might be some difficult stretches, and especially as Deanna just said with the ice, might make this a little slick. Just talked to a fellow hiker and he was saying that down there where all the farmland is, the river actually froze over, or it flooded, then it froze over, so we might not actually be able to make the loop all the way around, especially without those yak tracks or something with better traction on our feet. So we might be going up this hill just to go back down it. So the bat cages are coming up here soon. They are pretty neat. I don't know if you can see with the lighting, but it's pretty deep down there. Looks like there's another set of them up here. Here's getting on top of the other one. You can hear water dropping down there. It's kind of cool. Probably should have brought ice skates here instead, really. Whew. Slippery. So based on that fellow hiker's advice, we are turning back to go back to where we started. However, towards the beginning of the trail, we're hoping to loop back there all the way around, but there's some really cool historical ruins that we want to show you. So I'll try not to refilm too much of this area so you guys can get to that next. Well, we finally made it over to where we started. Now to show you some of those historical ruins, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Furnace. So this structure is right off the trail.
So we were at the mines previously where they pulled the ore from the ground and then they transported it either by car or by cart pulled by donkeys down that donkey trail we were on previously to this area here, which was where they roasted to heat the ore, which was the first step in the process of steel making. So the markers here show where the building was, where they did what was called the charging, which was sorting through the ore after it went through buildings up there, before they brought it down to the furnace, which is down this way. So where we're standing now used to be in the steel mill, so this would have been the foundation over here for everything. And then the furnace itself was part of the casting house, which was right on the other side. So this town, which is now called Roxbury, used to be called Chalybes. I'm not sure, I'm probably not saying that right. But it was mostly focused around this area, so primarily the people that lived here worked in the mines. And then as the mining industry started to slow down, it became somewhat of a ghost town, and then it pretty much vanished completely. Now the only buildings standing, I think, are the post office and, the grist mill. They have now been converted to other buildings, so it basically doesn't exist anymore.
We don't always go into the historical significance of each portion, but this park is really cool. And plus they have all these plaques around, so it makes the information pretty handy. Well, I hope you enjoyed our stroll through Mine Hill Preserve in Connecticut. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. You can also check us out at
DnSAdventures.com.
And as always,
Adventure on!